time, I want you to hear this. The next cohort is coming. I do not have the firm dates yet, but I do have a waiting list. And everyone on that list will receive early access and special discounts when enrollment opens. After almost 40 years of interviewing world leaders and cultural icons, I am teaching everything I know. Don't miss your chance to be in the next room. Go to TavishTalks.com and get on the waiting list right now. That's TavishTalks.com. The conversation continues. Will you be part of it?
Yeah, man.
I'm Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs? Fantasies and fetishes. Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me, this gonna be crazy.
How about the heavy stuff?
The child wasn't his, and he still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
How was that right?
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
I just have so many questions I want to ask you.
I just like to kiss it. Is there something wrong with that?
Damn.
He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed.
Hit you with the bad pipes routine.
How does he maintain his humposity?
He likes it when it pinches my neck.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man. Karate man rules on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
Yeah.
How do you write women so well?
Zoe Williams,
Reason and accountability.
the voice of reason.
You think you're giving them a taste of their own medicine, but you're not. You're just serving them the same poison that they already drink daily. Ooh. When someone says, I'm going to do them how they did me, what they really want is for the other person to feel how they felt. But here's the problem. If that person, let's just say, is aggressive, cold, and detached, then mirroring them back won't shake them. It'll just reflect the reality that they already live in. You gave them their own energy, but your piece paid the fee. Hurt people, and that's the first deposit. But let me give you perspective. The moment you start reacting to someone the same way they reacted to you, the dynamic flips. They don't recognize the original behavior as an issue. They only recognize your response as the problem. Because we are not always aware of the weight we throw around, but the moment it lands on us, now it's heavy. We rarely feel the impact that we cause, but we always feel the consequences we receive. And then we inherit the consequence, but we reject the cause, so we never make the connection. And the next person gets what the last one triggered. We protect ourselves from the past by punishing the present. Carrying wounds we never earned, defending stories we never lived, and passing on pain we never questioned. So we end up giving new people pieces of our story that they weren't even in. They don't know what to do with it, so they end up carrying it into places that have nothing to do with us. But by then, it's already shaped them. What we did with our pain, they now have to live with. And the moment it shapes them, the pattern is already set. They carry it the same way we did, by passing it off when it gets heavy.
Javon Cross, ladies and gentlemen. That's who that was. You know the voice of reason loves to curate these types of discussions. Yeah, I want your spirit disturbed before you go to bed. I want you to go to bed and ask God for answers.
Yeah. Think about it. Think on it.
I need us to think on it because the world is in a horrible place. And I believe if our relationships can get into a more healed place, that in and of itself would change the world. Right? I mean, because our toxic relationships kind of made the world what it is today.
Yes.
Isn't war a toxic relationship?
It is.
And we think, oh, okay, that's a different kind of relationship. You don't understand. This is
relationships are relationships.
Relationships are relationships, right? So two countries go to war and say, you know, this means enough that we will kill millions on both sides.
Same in an intimate relationship.
Yes, we are at war. It's a psychological battle, right? And so Javon Cross was laying this out perfectly. Listen, if you're just tuning in to the Voice of Reason, please understand this is a little bit about what we do. We curate the best, most nuanced, enriched relationship discussions the world has ever heard. Oh yeah, the topics are crazy. Like tonight, is there a safe space for hate? And apparently there isn't. However, a lot of people hold that resentment because somebody did, even when they so-called moved on. So could hatred serve as a preservation mechanism for the ego? Hatred emerges when the ego encounters an event that fractures its self-concept, but refuses dissolution. The psyche would rather generate opposition than experience annihilation. In this sense, resentment acts as a metaphysical scaffolding. It stabilizes identity after betrayal. The paradox: hatred preserves the self temporarily while simultaneously preventing transcendence. I'm going to be mad at you for a little while. I'm going to hold on to this. To hate someone keeps you energetically entangled with them.
Yeah.
The ego prefers hostile attachment over existential emptiness.
It's feeding.
Woo! 1-800-920-1580. We got callers on the line. Sister Precious, you want to talk to these folk?
Let's do it.
Hey, let's get it. Where's Leroy? Hey, Leroy. I know you listening, Leroy.
I'm tired, boss.
I'm tired, boss. You always with these topics, boss. You be trying to hurt people's feelings. Get in here, Leroy. The number to dial, 1-800-920-1580. Let's go to John, Mountain View, Hawaii. He's been on the longest. John, talk to us, Pastor John. What are your thoughts on tonight's topic?
Greetings and blessings to all of those within the sound of my voice. Blessings to you, Zoe. Blessings to Miss Precious McGill.
Greetings.
Senseis, if y'all will bear witness with me just for one moment. The battle axe came out and retired Staff Sergeant Gilbert is reporting for duty.
Go ahead.
Yet at the same time, let's understand the battlefield. 2 questions was asked on the board, and I'm going to answer both of them. Who hurt you?
Yeah.
Me. Is it okay for me to continue to hold this hurt against other people? Not if I want to be healed. God holds in his hand everything, right? In his counseling, he also brings the devil in. Yes or no? So in those cases where God is doing everything he can to perfect you, why are you rejecting his class in you?
Ooh, you saying God is utilizing the hurt to grow you up, to wake you up, to get you back on point. Is that what you telling me?
That's why the battle axe kept screaming at me this evening. Normally, this is my fasting day. I get spiritual guidance and my blessings from your show this day. This is when I normally recover and fast. I don't call in on this day. Battle axe is calling out. That's the reason why you got the call. So the war that you're actually trying to project onto other people is the war going on within you. Stay in the battle. Because that battlefield is also your hedge of protection. Where you going?
Come on, turn up. I'm with you. Let's turn up. Let's go.
Okay.
Oh,
ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I'm telling you by experience. Hug your pain.
Wow.
You need to hug.
He said hug your pain.
You need to hug.
I love that.
Hug it. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable with yourself.
Wow. Hey, John, guess what you just did, good brother?
Mountain View's here. Love y'all. Blessings.
Hey, we appreciate. Hey, hold on. Valerie, you disappeared. Where Valerie go? Valerie, you got a phone call. Valerie, get back in here because you in here. She's in the chat asking some of the greatest questions ever. And I would love for her to ask those questions. What did she say? Can I square? They're going to mind her.
Can I say something to those that are deeply empathic?
Yes.
It's so important for you to know who you are. when you are in an awakened space, because people who are particularly super empaths,
Yeah.
the pain that they feel may not belong to them. If you are working in public spaces, you standing next to someone, hairdressers, working on someone's hair, you might be mad at the end of the day, thinking that it's something that is happening at home or something like that. You're just absorbing energy. So this is also important in identifying what you're experiencing, because healing is beautiful. It's transmutation, but there's more after the healing. There's more, and it's so beautiful.
Right.
Even when there's pain, there's beauty in it, right? You're not always in the space of active healing. It's like doing the big chop on your hair. You know, this popular thing that I'm going to do the big chop. I'm going to cut all my hair off. Well, when you start to tackle the pain, you do a big chop. You have people who are mirroring the pain back to you. You do get past that point at some point. And then you have people who will come back that pose the trigger, and you get to be like, oh yeah, I know what this is.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. We got a caller on the line. Let's get him in here. Los Angeles, California is in the building. Tony from LA. Tony, what are your thoughts on tonight's topic, sir?
First of all, tonight's topic is amazing.
Awesome.
Much respect to Zoe.
Thank you, brother.
Much respect to Princess. I have a question that has plagued me for years. How do I deal with the responsibility of forgiveness while having to remain in community with those who have hurt me because of those familial ties that I cannot break?
Good question.
Good question.
Separate the two. Separate them. You being in community with people that hurt you has nothing to do with the actual hurt that you carry. Always separate out. It's like, do you want to heal, or do you want to decide who was worthy of forgiveness? Forgive all of it. Separate them out.
But what if that person has, I've given them a forgiveness that they have not earned through their atonement. And so my forgiveness is a gift that I give to me, but it's not one that they have accepted or working in. And so they're still operating in the space that causes me pain. But because of the nature of our relationship, I can't bifurcate our relationship because of who they are in my life. So they have the ability to continue hurting me, even though I've forgiven them, but I can't separate myself from them because of the nature of our relationship. Are you tracking with that question?
Absolutely.
She's right on point, but I'm just going to interject really quick. True forgiveness is not an extension of control of another. And then I'm going to pull back. Go ahead, Precious, jump back.
Yeah, and maybe bifurcation is not the process. Maybe it's unification. Maybe it's about being in alignment with spirit. Perhaps you can see that that person is stuck in their loop and you have grown beyond them. True forgiveness releases you from the pain. If you've forgiven and you still experience the pain, try forgiveness 100 more times and see if that does it for you.
And then remember this, Tony. Let's create a new word. Instead of forgiveness, let's recontextualize it and rework it and call it forgiveness. The gift given to self, not the other.
Right.
Do you see? Forgiveness.
I love it.
Yeah.
How does that resonate in your spirit when you hear that? You're gifting yourself. You're not concerned with how they move, how they act, how they process. This is about you releasing.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Oh, perfect. Perfect sense. I appreciate you.
Hey, man, guess what you just did, Tony?
I have no idea, but I can't wait for you to tell me.
No, Hey, Tony he been on the show. He should know this. Okay. When I say, guess what you just did, you say, I brought Los Angeles in the building, or Houston, or wherever you from. Hey, Tony, guess what you just did, man?
I just brought Houston by way of Los Angeles into the building.
Yes, sir. Hey, if you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call me at 1-800-920-1580. Guess what, man? We on complete fire. And if you think it's over, you got another thing coming when we come forward. More heat, more fire. Yo, we still got a lot to talk about.
The reasons that we're here, the reasons that we fear, our feelings won't disappear. You're listening to the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580. KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. Created with a share of the 1984 Olympic Games surplus, LA 84 began operations in 1985 as a grant-making and educational foundation. Today, the LA 84 Foundation supports hundreds of nonprofit youth sports organizations throughout Southern California annually, trains coaches, commissions research, convenes conferences, and maintains the world's premier Olympic and sports library collection. They are transforming lives and communities through the power of youth sports. To find out about youth sports programs for yourself or your child, and to get information about the grants and support they offer to schools and nonprofits, or if you want to make a donation, please visit la84.org. That's la84.org. Or you can call them at 323-730-4600. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
What's up? What's up?
What's up? We got to laugh the pain away.
Hey, KBLA delegation, happy Black History Month. Around here, we celebrate our culture, our community, and our contributions daily. But this year, as we observe the 100th anniversary of Black History Month celebrations, we're excited about our annual KBLA Talk 1580 Black History Month Luncheon, honoring comedy greats. On Thursday, February 26th at the Grammy Museum in downtown LA, we're toasting D.L. Hughley, Melanie Camacho, Earthquake, Munell, Dion Cole, and Martin Lawrence with a surprise guest appearance. A limited number of individual tickets for the luncheon remain, so now would be a good time to head to KBLA1580.com to secure one for yourself. That's KBLA1580.com. A little laughter goes a long way, especially in times like these. So come, join us for our annual KBLA Talk 1580 Black History Month Luncheon, Thursday, February 26th at the Grammy Museum. Again, tickets are available right now at KBLA1580.com.
Well, I hang around my boy. He's been married for 6 years. Videotaping his wedding day, never watched it. Now and every day he watch it every day, but he watch it in reverse. Because he said he loves seeing himself take that ring back off of that finger. Walking back down that aisle, just waving at her ugly over down the church. Getting back in the limo, back at the bachelor party. Look how happy I was.
KBLA Talk 1580 thanks LA City Council members Curran D. Price Jr. and Heather Hutt for being the presenting sponsors at this year's Black History Month Luncheon. Honoring excellence, resilience, and achievement, we're KBLA Talk 1580.
You know you want some more. It's the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Won't pretend that I intend to stop living. I won't pretend I'm good at forgiving. But I can't hate you, though I have tried.
Sometimes your emotional intelligence is sabotaging your relationships because when they hurt you, you get curious, right? You reflect, you try to see your part, you empathize, you learn about their trauma, you figured out their attachment style, you understand their triggers and coping strategies. Sometimes we spend so much time trying to understand why they did what they did because honestly, that's easier than actually holding them accountable. It's easier than talking about our pain because deep down, you know that would just start another fight where they dismiss or invalidate you, or they just appease you, but never change, and you're not sure which one hurts worse anymore. But here's what we need to remember. Empathy without boundaries is still self-abandonment. It's still a trauma response on our part if we hyperfixate on how their behavior somehow makes sense given the context of their pain, when in reality it doesn't matter. It's not okay to hurt people, right? Trauma is not an excuse to traumatize someone else. And healing and repair and reconnection will never come from you understanding their behavior better. It comes from them actually being willing to take accountability.
Man, oh man, Shevitz, that was Jimmy on relationships. Jimmy on relationships. I love Jimmy's work. Cooking with the rarest grease. We still got callers on the line that need that work, Precious.
Yeah.
Y'all want that work? The number to dial, 1-800-920-1580. This is a national discussion, a national dialogue. Tony came in and cooked up something rare with the rarest grease. He was quite open and transparent.
I love that.
That was good, Tony. But we got other people up in here. You know, the city of champions is in the building. And it's not Leroy. Leroy be playing reindeer games. He knows he wants to talk to you. I know he wants to talk to you. Leroy, stop playing. Get up in here, man. 1-800-920-1580. Let me say her name. Is it Amira?
My daughter?
Oh, that's your
Is
daughter?
this my baby?
Oh, Amira, how are you, sweetheart?
I'm doing good. I'm blessed. How are you guys?
On the princess side of the game, get up in here. What are your thoughts on tonight's topic?
Wow, I have so many thoughts. Thank you for this topic. It is so powerful. I don't think I know anyone who can't relate to this topic of hurt, being hurt, hurting people. And I really, though, just wanted to make some space for myself, you, Mom, the other listeners around hurt, because I think hurt has so much to do with perception. You can hurt people and not know it. You can be hurt and not know why. So when you ask the question, is it okay to hate the people who hurt you? Absolutely not. Because what you're doing is you're having self-hate. You know, you're hating your own experience. I've been in relationships where I've triggered people. I did not know I was hurting them. My full intention was to love them, but my love hurt them. We've talked every week about how people receive love, what people do when they get love. Some people run away from love. Some people embrace love. So it is almost inevitable that you can hurt someone in daily conversation, let alone in an intimate relationship. So, no, don't hate that person that hurt you. Love yourself, love them, love God through everything that's being taught. And, you know, forgive. Forgiveness is the medicine of hurt.
Yes.
You don't have to deal with the person who hurt you. You can forgive them where you're at, for yourself, for them, and send them some love to help them forgive themselves so they can stop hurting other people.
Yes.
You know, but hurt is not a reason for more fear or more hurt. And you can't really label hurt because your perception may not be another's perception of, you know, giving that hurt. They may they can be blind to whoever they are, whoever they've been, how they've been. And that's why you come in as that interrupter to give that love and that forgiveness and that healing.
That's my child.
Hey, listen.
That's my baby.
The fruit don't fall far from the tree, child. Lord have mercy. Amira that came in here with the princess energy. Come on. Hey, where the praise break at, man? Give me that praise break. Let's do it.
That's right. You cooked, baby girl. You cooked.
Yeah.
How about she said forgiveness is the medicine?
That's what she said.
Yes.
That's what she said. Amira, guess what you just did?
I put Inglewood on the
Inglewood up in here.
That's
Inglewood. Hey, I love to hear it. Listen, if you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call us at 1-800-920-1580. The VOR is on complete fire tonight. And I think I'm going to do that topic tomorrow. Forgiveness.
Forgiveness.
Because really, we've been saying it, you've heard it said a lot, it's not for the betrayer.
Yeah, it's for you.
It's for you.
It's for you. It's the gift you give yourself.
Come on.
But people keep saying, like, I'm not going to let them off the hook. That's what people think when they think about
Ego.
You're trying to control something, which means you're out of control.
Yes.
Right? If hate, if you want to feel it, if it's coming up in you, I encourage you, feel it. Leave it on the altar, though. And
what does that mean? Give them more of that. What does leaving it on the altar
It means that you are releasing with intention. My intention is to feel what it is that I'm hiding from myself or that is paining me in its fullness, and I offer it to you, Spirit, to clean it. Now, when you talk to angels, the response is action. When you talk to the ancestors, the response is duty, also known as action. When you give it to the Spirit, something will be done. This is where your faith comes in. You have to give it and then wait on it, because the Spirit sees ahead. Right?
Give it, then wait on it.
Wait on it. Yeah. And if it comes back up in you, perhaps Spirit is saying, there's more. And so it's okay. Don't judge yourself. If you are 30 years out and still bitter about baby mama, baby daddy, don't be bad. If you still have pain and resentment, that means there's more work for you to do. And be thankful that you're being shown, because you're making space for ascension.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Precious McGill keeps it real on the Relationship Voice of Reason Grill. Y'all know how we do when we come forward. So much more to talk about.
Relationships. Got you confused? Need some straight talk? This is where you get the unfiltered truth about love, relationships, and everything in between. He breaks down relationship dynamics with no-nonsense wisdom and practical advice that actually works. Tackling the questions you're afraid to ask and giving you the answers you need to hear. You're inside the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
With BIN News Now, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt says she believes she understands what's fueling recent student walkouts tied to ICE operations.
I think it does speak to the left-wing bias that is unfortunately very present in our nation's public school system.
She says while the administration supports First Amendment rights, students are still expected to be in school. Maryland's Black Governor Wes Moore testified before the Senate Finance Committee in support of legislation aimed at making Maryland more affordable and competitive. The proposals would increase grocery pricing transparency, boost housing near transit, and promote economic development across the state. And Tony Clark is stepping down as executive director of the Major League Baseball Players Association. Clark, the first African American to hold the role, is resigning following an internal investigation into an inappropriate relationship with his sister-in-law. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
Compassion sponsorship means food, healthcare, education, and most of all, being known,
loved, and protected. There are thousands of kids waiting over a year. End their wait. Sponsor a child with compassion today. Text the word radio to 83393.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Hi, I'm Tavis Smiley, and I have some news. The room is full. Our founding members cohort on the art of conversation has begun, and I could not be more energized by the professionals who said yes to mastering the craft. Their dedication to curating great conversations reminds me why I do this work. Now, if you wanted to join us and did not make it in time, I want you to hear this. The next cohort is coming. I do not have the firm dates yet, but I do have a waiting list. And everyone on that list will receive early access and special discounts when enrollment opens. After almost 40 years of interviewing world leaders and cultural icons, I am teaching everything I know. Don't miss your chance to be in the next room. Go to TavishTalks.com and get on the waiting list right now. That's TavishTalks.com. The conversation continues. Will you be part of it?
Yeah, man.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. 10 Toes In serves as a mentorship and domestic violence prevention program. They support, educate, and empower couples during and after incarceration. They assist male returning citizens to re-enter society successfully and to help them maintain a healthy relationship with their romantic partner. They offer a mentorship support group for formerly incarcerated men. 10 Toes In teaches its Intimate Relationships 101 curriculum at male prisons throughout the state of California. They host sister support group meetings for women who are intimately involved with incarcerated and formerly incarcerated men. 10 Toes In is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. To access their services or make a donation, please visit them online at 10toesin.org or find them on Facebook or Instagram. They are healing lives through relationships. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
Did you know about 1 in 3 people with plaque psoriasis may also develop psoriatic arthritis, which causes joint pain, stiffness, and swelling? Does this sound like you? Listen to what it sounds like to be a million miles away. Tremfya guselkumab, taken by injection, is a prescription medicine for adults with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis who may benefit from taking injections or pills or phototherapy, and for adults with active psoriatic arthritis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Imagine being a million miles away. Explore what's possible. Ask your doctor about Tremfya. Visit Tremfya.com or call 1-800-526-7736.
Lena Bloom for the Bail Project. Imagine you're stuck in a jail cell and you can't afford bail and someone offers you a way out. Just plead guilty and you can go home and kiss your kids goodnight. What do you do? What thousands have. You plead guilty whether you are or not. Cash bail makes poverty a crime. That's why the Bail Project helps those who can't afford it while fighting to end cash bail, because freedom should be free.
Brought to you by the Ad Council.
This is KBLA Talk 1580. Talk radio. That's music to your ears. We're unapologetically progressive. KBLA Talk 1580. You're listening to the voice of reason with Zoe Williams. Only on KBLA Talk 1580.
You know what? On a real,
Me and you, we've been through so much that we need to start off new. You need to choose, don't be confused. Think it's time that you tell me where you wanna be with me or be with her. This whole ordeal is such a blur. See, I was prepared to take the loss, but my heart
All right, so I keep seeing these posts that say, don't try to understand why they did what they did because you'd never do that. Okay, I get it, right? I get the sentiment. But let's stop pretending we are so healed, so evolved, so morally superior that we're incapable of hurting people. Because here's the truth, nobody wants to admit, but I will. You might not cheat the same. You might not abandon the same. You might not explode in the same way. But that does not mean your behavior has never caused harm. Sometimes the reason you can't understand what someone did isn't because you are better. It's because your damage looks different. Some of you ghost instead of scream. Some of you contextualize instead of apologize. Some of you control with concern. Some of you withhold affection and call it boundaries. So no, you are right. You wouldn't do that. But let's not confuse different with harmless. Here's the part people don't like. You are not no picnic. I'm not. Nobody is. And not because we are villains, but because we all carry coping strategies that once kept us safe and now hurt people that we care about. Ooh. And what keeps relationships stuck is an imperfection. It's the belief that your pain makes you exempt from accountability. Some of y'all are very comfortable saying, I'd never do that, while refusing to ask, what do I do when I'm scared? How do I avoid responsibility? How do I make my discomfort someone else's problem, right? Being less explosive doesn't make you healed. Being quieter doesn't make you safer, and being the reasonable one doesn't mean you didn't cause damage. So before you diagnose everybody else as toxic, narcissistic, immature, ask yourself, if everybody communicated like you, handled conflict like you, avoided, snapped, shut down, over-explained, or controlled like you, would this actually be a safer place to live? Accountability isn't about finding the villain. It's about realizing you are not the hero in every story. And you don't have to be the villain to cause harm. So stop demanding grace for yourself and perfection from everybody else.
Hello.
Hey, who was that, Andy? We need to know. Tashandra Govan, come on down. You're the next contestant on The Word is Right. Come on. Man, she brought the flames, did she not?
It's like what my daughter was just saying before we went to break. Just because you're not showing up the way your partner does doesn't mean that you're not causing hurt. Right? Sometimes when a person is trying to tell you the truth about who they are and you reject it, that's painful to the sharer. Because it's judgment.
Right.
You know, I'm going to be transparent with you. Oh no, I don't need to hear that. You would never do that. Or no, that's what that means. This is why one of the reasons why it's so important for you to know who you are, so you can tell a person. Try accepting people exactly the way they are. Doesn't mean you have to be in relationship with them, but try accepting them. Because a lot of times the hurt you feel is because you have broken your own heart. This person just told you, I done cheated in every relationship I ever been in. For me, the only problem with cheating is the lie. This person is telling you that they are a liar. If they get in touch with it, maybe their truth is that they're not monogamous. And where's the punishment for that? There's no punishment. Everybody is not born the same. Difference, variation is a beautiful thing. Accept people the way they are. Then decide how you want to show up. And be transparent about that. Don't break your own heart.
Don't break your own heart.
Don't break your own heart.
Listen, from a metaphysical lens, the person who hurt you exposes the part of your psyche that remained unconscious.
They're doing you a favor.
Hatred arises when shadow material surfaces without preparation. The wound activates dormant fear, dependency, pride, or unexamined longing. The other becomes the catalyst. In this frame, resentment signals unfinished inner work, not blame, not absolution, but inner reflection. The mystic does not bypass anger. The mystic descends into it, extracts the lesson from it, and releases identification with it. Do you see?
Yes.
The injury becomes an initiation. The betrayal becomes an initiation.
Yes.
The hurt, the pain, the disappointment becomes an initiation to a higher level of consciousness. Now, of course, it hurt, but you're now at the crossroad of pain and initiation. Many of us choose the road of pain and resentment. And I mean sustained pain, right? The offender becomes teacher.
Master teacher.
Yes. Not because harm qualifies as sacred, but because consciousness wastes nothing. Talk to me, precious.
Yeah, that's it right there, you know. A moment of transparency. I had my daughter when I was 19, you know, and when I first had her, I had a lot of resentment toward her father because I felt like he got to escape and I'm left here with the baby. And I had a conversation with him. She probably was 2 and I was begging him for money. Like, I just want to be able to feed my child. And he gave me some random excuse about how he had just got back from Vegas, spent all his money, his rent was this. And something inside of my spirit snapped and I understood I'm wasting my time. By even being upset with him or feeling resentment. And it shifted me back the other way into, that's one of my master teachers. Because of him, I have become self-reliant. I have been curious about who I am and how I choose.
That crossroad.
And he gave me a beautiful gift, my child. That soul chose me. When she was born, she knew who was going to be raising her. She knew who she would call on as her elders. She knew what part of her lineage she would take up. He was just playing a part, right? So shift the perspective while you're releasing that pain to the altar, you'll have a different experience with it.
Oh, I love this. I love this. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Precious McGill. We refer to her as she be up in here cooking with the rarest grease. Listen, when we come forward, we're going to begin to land this plane.
Is it good to you? More Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams when we come forward.
Yo, it's Zoe Williams, the VOR, and I know you're tired of pretty gems with pretty lies, where people seem to scroll more than they sweat. Well, it's time to level up. Welcome to Huff and Puff, where excuses die and champions rise. Smack dab at 1221 North La Brea on the corner of Fairview. This ain't a photo shoot, it's a battleground. Certified achievers in the game. Trainers who grind with you, not post pictures beside you. Whether you're chasing your next personal record or just trying to outrun your past, this is your sanctuary of sweat. No mirrors, no filters, no fluff, just pain, passion, and purpose. Stop talking, start training, huff hard, puff loud, be legendary. Where folks go to war with their weaknesses. Huff and Puff.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. The BLM Center for Black Power is a hub for Black activism in the city of Los Angeles, a standalone nonprofit affiliated with Black Lives Matter LA. The venue is home to live events, meetings, and organizing drives for Black-led community-based organizations. It is also the base of operations for Black Lives Matter LA. Built on what used to be a nuisance property owned by an arms dealer, the BLM Center for Black Power is in the heart of Leimert Park and has opened its doors to everything from youth organizers to toy drives to film screenings and community town hall meetings.
To make a donation or make a request, please visit blmla.org. That's blmla.org. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
The California Crusader newspaper would like to thank all of our subscribers for their support throughout the years, proudly serving the South Los Angeles and South Bay areas for more than 40 years. The California Crusader is a multicultural, black-owned, adjudicated newspaper that focuses on providing newsworthy information to the people in our community. We're constantly looking for ways to assist businesses in our community to connect with our subscribers. We provide low-cost, effective ways to promote your business with our reasonable and affordable advertising rates. You can participate by suggesting, sharing, and submitting your stories on the California Crusader newspaper Community Share Facebook group page, or visit our website at cal-cruise-news.com. That's calcruisenews.com. Then click on the Submit Now button located on the top right corner of the homepage, or text CCN to 42828. Again, text CCN to 42828. The California Crusader newspaper, working together to build a better community for our future. Subscribe today.
You know you want some more. It's the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Is this the label? Family's history was erased.
There's nothing to dig from the rubble.
That night when we left, it was so frightening. You could barely see I could barely see my hand in front of me because the visibility was so bad and the winds were whipping just ferociously.
Those were not my intentions can be a very honest statement, or those can be words used as a weapon to keep a person from being accountable. In relationships of any kind, conflict and communication usually resides or arises because of these words. But your intent does not erase impact. Your intent cannot excuse your actions. And conflict usually becomes unproductive when one person does not accept the fact that what they intended, what they said, does not match someone else's reality. Someone may come to you for advice, and you're honestly just trying to give them advice, but it could be something that you said, how you said it, or a blind spot that keeps you from realizing that what you conveyed or what you communicated might land differently than you intended. And it is easy to become defensive, to protect yourself with your good intentions by disregarding someone else's lived experience. It becomes a very dangerous thing. I know this from personal experience. And when you become defensive, there are three things you want to avoid saying, or three postures that you want to avoid assuming that will disregard your person's lived experience. That's not what I meant. You're overreacting.
Who is he? Isaac Kirk. Let me just say, the universe is not unidirectional, sir. And I hear what he's saying. Let me tell you something. A lot of people weaponize impact to stay right where do you see? So you
hurt me.
Yes, so I get to not forgive, not forgift myself or you. So here's the thing. It goes both ways. Like, I hear what he's saying, but it lacks the bidirectionality of it. Talk to me about as above, so below. Right. So below, as above. It goes both ways. Talk to me about it.
It does. And when you're holding someone accountable, you're not manning your station. Your station is not about the reckoning. Focus on spirit. Focus there. Deal with your piece, your portion. There's a reason why you feel your own feelings.
Wait a minute. You just blew my mind. I don't know if y'all heard what she said. So you telling me holding somebody else accountable is like trying to drive from the passenger seat?
Yeah.
Oh, talk to me.
It's like drowning yourself because someone else hurt you. You're literally drowning yourself. You're focused and waiting in their emotions. That tide changes eventually. If you stay there, get back. Mind your business. Stay in your lane. Focus on you. The pain you feel is for you to heal. That forgiveness, let's say if your partner gives you a proper apology, you're not going to feel better.
You're not.
You'll feel the temporary relief, but you're going to still hurt it. Yeah, but I can't trust you. You did that. I don't trust you. And now I don't trust anybody. Trust is also a waste of resource. People
you
are
about to
human.
talk. She about to talk. Trust is what?
It deserves to be given to God. Trust the universe.
Something certain.
That's the only thing that's certain. How can you invest the energy of trust into people who are fallible creatures? Just love people. You don't have to trust them. Trust the universe.
People are not worthy of trust.
And people hate when I say that. Because every good relationship is built on the foundation of trust. Lies.
The
lies.
Because people are a work in progress. I call them whips. Works in progress. They whips, right? So guess what? If you put an emphasis on trust, you're also putting an emphasis on control.
Correct.
Because trust is usually fear-based.
I trust you not to do this.
Yes.
I'm going to do it.
You ain't never accepted a human as they are. You just need them to perform the way you need them to show up for your unhealed self. No, that's what? That's not love.
It's not.
That's a pet. That's one of them little Yorkies that they put the,
they
dress up the dogs.
I would be doing that.
Dog come out in a whole little leather jacket.
Girls, a tutu.
You got Yorkie love. Now, listen, this is not how this works.
It's not.
When is the last time you've been 100% unconditionally free as yourself? Free from the past, free from your modeling. And in that freedom, what did the world look like?
Yeah.
What did love look like?
Yeah. Self.
Do you see? People are not loving at that level.
Yeah.
They're loving at the level of, I'm maintaining the pattern that I modeled.
Right.
And you need to fit me.
Yeah.
Talk to me, precious.
Yeah, this is where I was speaking about acceptance. Accept, and a person will show you who they are. Believe that. Without judgment. Just see it, understand it. You'll never be fooled by their words, right? And manage your expectations when it comes to other people. Stop waiting for people to change. You have to go into relationship, even if it's business. If 20 years down the line, this person never changes, well, I'll be okay with that. That's the real question.
And why are you invested in their transformation?
Because you're not focusing on your own.
You over here driving from the passenger seat. Give me the wheel. You don't know where Whole Foods is. Wait a minute. You're in the passenger seat.
Right.
Again. And you said it. You're taking your eyes off of your own development.
Your job is you. Period. With a T at the end.
Precious, how do people find you and support you and work with you? Y'all got to work with her at least once. I'm urging everybody out there that's been quiet, that hasn't called in to talk to her. How do they connect to you?
You can find me at withprecious.com. It's one withpreciostogether.com. You can also find me on IG, phenomenal_change. I'm just Phenomenal Change on Facebook. And I'll say this. Through the month of March, I will give a $25 discount on your first session, should you book. But you have to mention the Voice of Reason. Okay?
Hey! Wholeness Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Get at her. Get at her. We love Precious. We love what she does. We love what she pours into this space. It's a lot of healing that's going on. We both walk out of here on high on Wednesdays.
Juice.
Like, this was good. Breathe in. You know this was good. Hey, listen. We start the conversation.
You finish it.
But it's really up to you to finish it. I mean, we crack a few jokes. We get it, a little jovial.
But this is serious business.
But this is a ministry, as my good, I love her to death. I love that. Dr. J, Dr. Jashana Johnson, she said this is a ministry. So, and that's really what I'm leaning into for 2026. I'm trying to disrupt the patterns.
You're doing it. You are doing it, so.
I want to encourage everybody to go out and get the Altadena album. Part 1 produced by Broadzilla, like Godzilla, like Broadway and Godzilla came together. DJ Broadzilla. It's on all DSPs. Andy, can we get that Loma Alta or the Marengo or the Raymond Street? These are all streets in Pasadena and Altadena that my brother put together. He lost his home. And he ran in there with his mama in the car. Ran into his house on fire to grab his beat machine. He didn't grab nothing else but that beat machine. And this is some of the work that came out of it. Listen, when we come forward, the VOR will be wrapping up his week tomorrow with a whole new slapper.
Most of West Altadena did not receive an evacuation alert until 3:30 a.m. the following day.
We are standing in the gap for those who are victims of this crisis, but we're together and we're Altadena strong.
KBLA 1580 Santa Monica.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. A federal judge has ordered the Trump administration to restore a slavery exhibit removed from Philadelphia's President's House Museum. This man says it may not happen.
The answer is they could, but they probably won't. While they file their appeal, they're going to ask that the status quo